Today we're going to talk about how to care for 4-week-old chickens. Hi, my name is Melina and welcome to DIY Your Life, where at my channel we literally DIY everything. Today we're going to be talking about how to care for 4-week-old chickens, what to do, what kind of food, what kind of enclosure, and how to keep them safe. Please subscribe to my channel so you can see all my chicken tender videos by clicking the link below. I love to DIY everything around me, and my little chicken coop for my 4-week-old chickens is no exception. I have here an animal trough. It was sitting in our barn being unused. I cleaned it up, I sterilized it, and I decided I was going to use it for my chickens. It's great because it has rounded edges, and your chickens need that. Sharp edges or corners in your coop or your holding area for your chicks can make them, whenever they bunch up, can make them get smashed unintentionally by other chicks. So whenever you're choosing something to use for your coop, whenever you're going unconventional and doing DIY like I do, then you want to choose something with rounded edges. So that way none of your chicks, or some of you, they have a less chance of getting hurt. On the top of my coop, I'm using lattice work. This is left over from my garden a couple of summers ago. It was just sitting around in my barn. It happened to be the perfect size to fit over the top. Chickens do pretty well in the cold, believe it or not. So baby chicks need to have a heat lamp because they don't have any feathers yet. Where chicks this age, they have developed their feathers and they are growing them all in. And so you want to transition from a heat lamp to a regular light bulb. This is just a lamp that I used whenever I needed extra light for my indoor plants throughout the winter. I normally have a grow light in it. However, whenever there's chicks around in our garage, I do transition it, the lights for my plants, into a lamp for our chickens. Now for your food dish, what I do, especially for chickens of this age, since they are eating more than baby chicks, I get a hanging feeder and a dog dish. You can get it from your local Tractor Supply store, or better yet, why don't you click on the links below in the description of this video, and I will give you all the Amazon links to all the items that I'm talking about today. So what I do is I take this hanging feeder and I put it inside the dog dish, and it fits perfectly. And what it does is, since the chickens naturally want to scratch the food out of the dish, this helps to eliminate waste. And at the end of the day, I can take the feeder out because it's usually empty, and the chickens will then have what is left in that little metal dish to finish eating, sometimes throughout the night, sometimes I'll give it to them the next morning. I don't normally leave food and water overnight in my chick coops. They just really don't need it. I will with very, very young chicks, but whenever they reach this age or get a little older, I don't normally do that. For your water, you want to have a container that is going to make sure that your flock has enough water for the entire day, or else you're going to be coming out here and constantly giving them water. Your chickens, they really need fresh water. I cannot stress that enough. They perch on the top of their water dishes or their food dishes, and they'll poop in it, and then they'll eat it, and then they can get sick and diseases. So you really want to watch to make sure you have clean food and water for your chicks at all times. So I get a waterer, and to stop the pine shavings from getting up into the waterer, I have placed it on a metal bowl that has been turned upside down. You want the waterer to be about level with the chicken's back. So I find that bowls with flat bottoms are really the best option because you can graduate to bigger sizes and you can start small if you need to. I opt to use pine shavings in the bottom of my chick coops. The reason why is because they're inexpensive and I use them in my big coop for my hens and my rooster. There's a whole bunch of different options that you can use besides pine shavings, such as straw or sand. I've even seen people use linoleum or carpet. Carpet to me does not seem like a good idea. I've seen people use those big black mats that you would buy for your garage or for your where you would work, you know, on cars and stuff, and put them in the bottom of their coop and then put some bedding or some straw on top of it, and then take those mats out at the end of the week or every few days and empty them into wheelbarrows and then put them back. There's so many different things that you can do and different ways that you can, you know, have a bedding area for your chickens. None of it is wrong. All of it is right. Everyone is going to have their own opinion on if it should be this way or this way or this way, and why it can't be that and why it can't be this. What's going to be your choice? Whatever you want to do, whatever is cost effective for you and your family, that's what I would go with. Now, at 4 weeks old, I do still give the chicks medicated feed, chick feed, of course, and chick grit. They are still not foraging out on their own, and so I do supplement their diet and offer them on the side a little bit of chick grit. Something else I do at this age is I start giving them treats. The other day I gave these little babies some lettuce. I'll give them a little bit of cracked corn or seed every once in a while, and they absolutely love it. So do not be afraid to give your babies a little extra treat every now and then at this age. What are your best chicken tender tips for newbies of 4-week-old chicks? Please give me your thoughts and your comments down below. I hope you learned everything you wanted to know about how to care for 4-week-old chicks. Please give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel so you can watch all my chicken tender videos. Share this video with your friends. Everybody loves baby chicks. And here we are at DIY Your Life. We do everything from crafts to cleaning, organization, homesteading. We literally, my family and I, DIY everything around us. Please be sure to join our journey by clicking the subscribe button and then the little bell icon so that way you're notified whenever we produce a new video.